of the youth. Now, the youth and the church and politics. What will you say about this?
We want to say that the future of this nation actually lies with the youth, the young people. The future of this nation lies with our young people, and our prayer and our concern is that the young people need to know that there is a brighter future ahead of them. They should not just look at today. Today will go. They have a future ahead of them. And so being used by politicians and given handouts today will ruin their future. They need to look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is the future. And we appeal to our young people to look at the bigger picture, which is the future. When these politicians come and they give the young people handouts, they are using them, they are landing on their shoulders to get to wherever they want to get, and they will never, come back to even make any room for them. So we want to challenge the young people to know that the future is more important than the present. So they should not allow the politicians to misuse them by giving them handouts. Remember a saying that says, he who teaches you to fish helps you better than the one that gives you fish. So these handouts, like somebody who gives you fish today, and then tomorrow you will need, more. But if they teach you how to fish, which should be laying a good foundation, making the environment and atmosphere in this nation conducive enough for job creation so that our young people can be able to get jobs.
Okay, thank you so much. That's Bishop Nalo with that positive insight. And last but not least, I'll be joined by one of the pastors from this praise chapel here in Mombasa, Pastor Elijah. Pastor Elijah, we know women in church and women in general have a very big portfolio when it comes to elections and in electoral in electoral perspective. Now, politicians have been using women just to reach the masses. What can you, as the pastor, tell the women and the church?
Allow me to echo the words that Bishop T have, of course, just said in some few minutes ago, that during the days and the times of campaign period, the politicians will do anything in regard to, of course, them garnering vote. And more so, the church now becomes the place. The church becomes the target. And you realize that even in our churches, women are more than men. We have many women in our churches more than men. And so it is possible that the politician will come to church, would want to take the advantage, of course, of women. But I want to remind the women out there that they are key opinion readers, opinion shapers in this country. And no one should take advantage of the women in this nation. They are a powerhouse, and everybody knows that, including the politician. And so if somebody is coming to give you handouts, they are short-lived, like Bishop just mentioned, because if you give me 200 shillings today, if you give me 500 shillings today, and I am selling my inheritance, you see, I am selling my own inheritance. I'm selling my vote. My vote is my inheritance. The vote that I have is the future. So I want to remind every woman that is listening to me right now that their vote is their inheritance, and they should not sell that for anything. Let them vote for value. Let them give value for their votes. That would be my words.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pastor Elijah, for that positive insight. Of course, the people have to look for. They have to ensure that they choose leaders, and of course, leaders who will be leading them in the right way. That's all we have from Mombasa County, and back to you, Safin.
Thank you so much, Michael Mwandiga. They are coming to us from the coastal region, talking to religious leaders in that particular region concerning what they have to say in regards to the role the church ought to play in politics. In this